Sadio Mane was a complete beast in Liverpool, being one of its figures and being somewhat underrated below Mohamed Salah, but currently he is not experiencing a good time and is being harshly criticized in German football at Bayern Munich. One of the biggest standards of the best Liverpool squad has been Mane, a forward that for years demonstrated his category on the offensive side for the Reds, becoming and contributing with his great game for a team that considered him a true player, a starter in their game tactics. He arrived at the team that never walks alone in June 2016 for $34 million from Southampton, starting a journey that catapulted him as one of the best players in the Premier League and the world in general. For 6 seasons, he defended Liverpool's uniform, where he formed the lethal trio alongside Mohamed Salah and Roberto Firmino, winning 6 titles, including a Champions League and the 2019-2020 Premier League. His best season in numbers was the 2018-2019 season, when he scored a total of 26 goals in 50 games played. Although in his 6 years with Liverpool, he managed to overcome the 20-goal barrier in 4 of them, ending his cycle with the club in June 2022, when he decided to look for new challenges away from the Reds, exchanging Liverpool for Bayern Munich, as the latter paid $32 million for the Senegalese. There was much talk about his transfer, since he did not feel valued in England, being overshadowed by Mohamed Salah, while Mane himself was the one who made the attack on the technicians work optimally, a situation that today makes much sense when we see how Liverpool has suffered since Mane is not part of the team squad. Liverpool's decline this season can be attributed to a lot of things, but I say, in my opinion, that the departure of Sadio Mane has to be the biggest one. Sadio Mane had a huge impact in Liverpool's success over the years. Germany expected much more prominence, to be the great figure of the Bundesliga squad, and to be able to prove what he was made of when he was presented with high expectations as a replacement for Robert Lewandowski, the star striker of the German team. Without a doubt, Sadio Mane was living a great moment, having been the great figure of Liverpool throughout his last season, in addition to being the hero of his Senegalese team, taking the champions of the African Nations Cup and qualifying for the Qatar World Cup, winning both instances against his former teammate Salah. All of this positioned him as the best African footballer throughout the past 2022 season. However, his situation changed radically in Germany. Despite the highlights, various events have occurred, level dropping significantly. At the present moment, he finds himself between a rock and a hard place due to a controversy that makes him wonder why he left Liverpool so easily. Mane should have never left England so easily. Perhaps he was living in the shadows of Mohamed Salah, but he was loved and felt comfortable. Now, Bayern Munich is in a sporting and internal crisis that falls entirely on the Senegalese in an unthinkable way before his arrival at the Bavarian team. Bayern Munich is not having a good season, having fired their previous coach Julian Nagelsmann and hired Thomas Tuchel in order to get back on the path of victory. At the moment, the team's performance has not improved, having been eliminated from the German Cup, fighting to win another Bundesliga title against Borussia Dortmund, and losing to Manchester City in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. Various media outlets have reported a strong altercation between Sadio Mane and Leroy Sané in the dressing room. The German reportedly insulted the Senegalese, while the former Liverpool player responded to the insults with a punch towards the winger. They got into a physical fight, and their teammates had to separate them. As a result, playing at a high level, the situation for Mane is complicated, as he has lost the confidence of the club and his teammates, and his future at Bayern Munich is uncertain. Despite all this, Mane remains a talented and skilled player, and his contributions to Liverpool's success in recent years cannot be overlooked. He will always be remembered as one of the key players in Liverpool's recent history, and his achievements with the club will never be forgotten. As for his future, it remains to be seen where Mane will end up next. Bayern Munich is said to be unhappy with his performance and attitude, and he may not be part of the team next season. With that statement, there have been rumors of interest from other top European clubs, but for now, his focus is on getting back to his best form and helping Bayern Munich turn their season around. Whether he stays with the club beyond this season or moves to a new challenge, one thing is certain: Mane will always be remembered as a true Liverpool legend.